Hi, my lovely people. So, somebody asked me and requested, actually, more than one, a video about the stress of being a YouTuber. And boy, is it. Oh, my goodness. I know there are new people over here, and then there are some people from my other sector, which we call that the mommy reacting sector. And then I have new people over here. But this is my thing, and a YouTuber in general is hard, meaning you have to keep everything consistent. If you want to be a content creator for YouTube and you want to do it successfully and make money, then you have to be consistent. That's number one. So being consistent means that you have to upload a lot, that you have to edit, that you have to have a topic to talk about, and you have to keep your audience engaged. That's the hard part. Once you get that down, then guess what? You ease and selling from there. You just keep dropping content, and that's Rocket. If anybody doesn't know him, that's over here. But yeah, you just keep uploading and uploading and uploading, and then there will be people who can relate to you, and then you will grow subs, and you will, do things like that. Now, once you get that down packed, you good to go. You on your, YouTube journey. But once you start doing that and you start showing your face, there's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be people that have something negative to say. That's where the real stress comes in. The real stress comes in when you have to defend yourself on your platform constantly. And I have been to different sectors, and I'm telling you, it does not matter what sector you're in, doesn't matter what you're talking about. It's always going to be that one or two people that have something negative to say. That is just how it goes. It's sad, but it's true. Anybody that's over in my sector right now knows that I have a lot of things going on with a trashy lady that has went to now old time low of like racial slurs, being called a mutt. I'm being called a mixed breed. I'm being called a NIGGA. My child is being attacked, and this just shows the low level and low budgetness of some people's mind and mentality. If you want to be a YouTube creator, I will say don't do it if you don't have tough skin. That's the number one. You have to have tough skin. You have to know yourself and you have to love yourself, because no matter what, there is always going to be somebody that has something to say about you. They'll say something about you if you don't have a lot of subs. They'll say something about you if you have a lot of subs. There is no way. I am trying to gradually step away from the reacting sector, which is now turned into the beef sector. I want to just drop videos over there, but I want to do stuff over here because my goal when I came onto YouTube was to be positive. I have let a lot of things grow and fester inside of me and let me turn negative, and it can do that. So anybody that's thinking about picking up a camera, just know YouTube is a good way to make money. I'm not going to lie. I do make good money as Real Deal Storm over on my other channel. But sometimes you got to weigh it out, like the money versus the stress. So it's all the way up to the creator on how they handle their stress and how they handle their stress level. I made this channel because I want to do topics. I want to do other things besides, three mommies. I want to continue the journey that I started when I first got on here. My first getting on here was sharing my story, developing a way to talk to people, help people, things like that. Yes, I'll be the first to say that I have, y'all, I ain't gonna say steered off track. Y'all, I done did a U-turn. I done went over the railroad tracks. I done hit about 8 speed bumps. One of my tires fell off. I had to repair that. Then I had to go and get some oil changes and everything else. I'm not gonna lie, this girl's flawed. So driving around on the YouTube streets, yeah, make sure you got a good vehicle, an all-terrain vehicle, because you're going to need that over here on YouTube. My thing is, if you want to start a YouTube channel, please just make sure that before you do, that you know your worth, and you know that negativity will come from anywhere, no matter what you're doing. Then also look at it like this. The more people that talk about you, the more relevant you stay. But it still will drive you a tad bit nuts. I know that. I know that. But somebody said, could I give 5 tips about starting a channel and about keeping it successful? Number one, I would say just do it. If you have the means, meaning a tool to record. A lot of people think you have to have cameras and everything else. If you're just starting off, your phone, iPhones has iMovies, but then you have Android and it has MyMovie, it has PowerDirect, it has a lot of apps. Like I may put some things down here in the description below. So just do it would be number one. Just start. You just need your phone. As you grow, like as I grew, I started investing in things like mini cameras, ring lights, things like that. But right now, your cell phone or a laptop you got laying around, I believe maybe tablets. I'm not sure. I've not used the Android tablet, but if it works like a phone, possibly. iPads, things like that, just pick it up, start recording, start dropping it. That would be number one. Just do it. Number two, when you start doing it, make sure you stay consistent. When you come out here on these YouTube streets, a lot of people, if you get one sub or two subs, they want to keep seeing. Keep seeing. That means they like you. That means a lot of times, have you guys ever went to a channel and you like that person and you start watching their old videos? So when you start out, you have to make sure that you stay very, very consistent and filming. That's number two. Stay consistent. Number three, interact with your audience. I notice that the bigger some people get, or even the smaller channels, they don't respond to the comments. Make sure that when you do become a YouTuber and you get comments that you comment back. You make sure you like people's posts. You do that. You do that. Number four, network. Network. When I say network, I don't mean like, hey, make sure that whatever sector you're in, go talk to other people in your sector. No, what I mean by that is sometimes you can go and find another smaller channel and say, hey, would you mind checking out my channel? I've seen some of your things, stuff like that. Also, make sure you network. If you start YouTube, make sure you have your IG. Use your YouTube channel. Don't put anything on your personal stuff unless you want your family to watch it. But, make you an IG of your channel name. Like I have an IG, Real Deal Storm. That's my channel name, but I do hold a private account for family and friends and people that know me. Do that. Start advertising yourself on that. You may even want to, create you a Facebook page, whatever the case may be. But advertise yourself so that you're able to network. Okay? But number five, stay on track. Make you a schedule and say, this is what I'm going to upload and this is what I'm going to do. And when you do it, you will be successful. Now, I'll put my email down here in the description box. If there is anybody that's thinking about starting something, I don't mind if you email me and ask me a question. But main thing, before you pick the camera up, know yourself, love yourself, and be prepared. I will see you guys later. If you have any more questions, be free to let me know. See you later.